Hello, relatives. Welcome to this week's Schlagbite entitled Fireworks and Farewell for the week July 7th, 2014. Amidst the celebration and fireworks of Independence Day, I mourned the death of my holy mentor and guide and friend, Rabbi Zalman Schachter-Shalomi, who was buried on the morning of July 4th. I met him almost 30 years ago, at a time in my life when I had pretty much abandoned my organized Jewish connections and pretty much expressed my spiritual life through participation in Native American rituals and ceremonies. I was introduced to Zalman by another rabbi, Aryeh Hirschfield, whom I met during a sweat lodge ceremony during a Lakota Sundance in the mid-1980s. I've written about that meeting and the intense friendship it created in my book, The Dancing Healers. Aryeh was also a yeshiva boy who had been ordained by Zalman and who told me that his entire view about what it meant to be Jewish and how it could be expressed was the result of Reb Zalman's influence, and that we had to meet. And it just happened to come at the perfect time because there was a gathering, the first gathering of the Jewish renewal movement that was going to take place outside Philadelphia, PA. And my wife was making noises about wanting to spend more time together and finding a spiritual path that we could walk, at least side by side. So we went, and when I first saw him, average height, but he looked taller than he was, had a shaggy white-flecked beard, was dressed in a long kaftan, had a colorful yarmulke, a skullcap, and a rainbow-colored tallis, a prayer shawl, and an incredible smile that was heart-melting. Zalman was born in Poland in 1924, escaped from the Nazis, came to the U.S. in 1941. He was ordained as an Orthodox rabbi in the Lubavitch Hasidic community, became a Hillel rabbi on college campuses, and slowly his ideas about how Judaism could be practiced, and with absolute kosher legitimacy, began to be explored and expressed. He moved away from his ultra-Orthodox Hasidic roots and founded the Jewish renewal movement. Jewish renewal was about the transformation of spiritual expression. Like my native relatives, Zalman said you could pray in any language, sing any song, because he saw the Great Spirit in everything and in everyone, and that everyone had a direct link to that energetic source. Zalman pioneered interfaith dialogue. He hobnobbed with Ram Dass and the Dalai Lama. He was a passionate activist for women, for the LGBT community. He explored the sacramental value of hallucinogens. He was one of a handful of spiritual teachers that I have ever known who grabbed me by the throat and dragged me to face the power of the awesome. And after that first Kala in Radnor, Pennsylvania, we saw one another, spoke periodically for the next almost 30 years. He was an anchor in my struggles and the bridge to restoring my Jewish soul. On July 4th, on this day that we remember the visionary gifts of our founding fathers, I am looking at the fireworks and seeing my Lubavitcher Rebbe, The death of a tzaddik, a great teacher, does not extinguish his light. It only reminds us that what's most important in life is what we leave behind. I feel your smile, sweet Zalman. Farewell. I am smiling with you. Have a great week. Remember those who went before and feel their light still shining. Stay connected. I say this for all my relations. Mitakwiyasi.